All right, hey you guys, Sgt Nick Rians here, and welcome to the 9th episode of the RanX report. Now, before we get rolling into what I'm going to be teaching, I'm going to get set so I can hopefully see your guys' comments come in as I'm recording this. All right, and we should be good to go. Okay, so what are we going to be talking about today? So we're going to be talking about the top 5 ways for you to improve your client experience. Now, before we dive into that, I want to start off with asking you a few questions. The first is, what are you currently doing now for your client experience? Do you have systems in place? If you do have systems, how are these systems working to make sure that every client has the same customer experience no matter, when they come in? Okay? So just, again, things to think about. And if you are a gym that has staff, what are you doing to make sure that your staff members are actually creating the same customer experience that you yourself would create? I see that as a major problem within our industry, is that, yes, the gym owner, the top trainer, they may have a great customer experience that they put their clients through. But when they start hiring on staff, that's where I see the disconnect. And I see a lot of problems with, these trainers that work under people. They're just not making it happen. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about, what we can do to kind of correct that today when we start going through these my 5 top things. So number 1 in my 5 top things is have more energy than your clients. So you may look at this and go, come on, I already know this, whatever. I'm going to challenge you, okay, during this episode, that every one of these 5 things I'm going to go through, you may know it already, but are you doing it? And are you doing it to the best of your ability? Because I tell you right now, my company's customer experience, it could use some work. And we're actually in the process of making it better. That's one of the reasons I decided to make this video for you guys, is because we're actually currently doing that. We're working on making our customer experience better than what it currently is. So number 1, have more energy than your clients. I don't know what else to say about this one. For you as the actual trainer, this profession, we get up early. And it's just the nature of the game. You may be at the gym at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., whatever time it is. It's usually butt crack early in the morning. And you may have been up to like 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night the night before, and you're freaking tired. Your clients don't care. And no matter what, they should be getting that same customer experience that maybe somebody that comes in your evening classes get, or your afternoon classes, when you have a little bit more higher energy. It doesn't matter, okay? If you're training sessions at 5 a.m., 4 a.m., you've got to come in with energy. There are plenty of times that either I've done like a presentation, I've done a certification, or I get up in front of you right now that I don't feel like it, okay? I just like, oh man, I got to do this, and I'm kind of tired today, I didn't sleep good last night, whatever. It doesn't matter, all right? When it's time to turn it on, you turn it on, and you make shit happen. All right. So for you, if you are a one-man show, again, you probably got this down. All right. That's why you have your own gym, is because you have good energy that people want to be around. Now, if you got staff, is that change? Because again, when it comes to staff, sometimes again, they don't have an ownership mentality with the facility, so they may not have as much reason to come in with that high energy. So you need to make sure that this is something that you're talking about within your staff meetings, within your one-on-one meetings. And technically, I would be checking up on my people. All right, I actually just spoke with a couple of my coaching clients this week about how are they making sure that their staff members are teaching the sessions the way that they want them to be taught. All right? There needs to be checks and balances. So if you need to put cameras up in your gym so you can, watch your staff members, or sit in on one of their classes, or just take one of their classes and go through it as a client, so you can check up and see how well they're doing. I gave another thing. I'm running a mastermind event in Denver next weekend with my top level coaching people. And one of the things that they have to do before we get out there is they have to film one of their sessions. It can be them if they still teach sessions, or it can be one of their staff members if they don't teach sessions anymore. And we are going to go through and watch these people's sessions, and we're going to critique them. So imagine that, having to film one of your sessions and then all your peers sitting around critiquing on how you could be better at your sessions. All it's going to do is make you better or make your staff better. Okay? So let's move on to question number 2. Let me see if I can do this without ripping my whole board down. Number 2. Again, you're probably saying, oh, I already know this stuff. Okay? Personality. It matters. Okay? If you don't have personality, most likely you're not going to make it within this industry. I know all the science geeks out there that's all about programming and stuff like that. This may kill you, but people train with you more based on your personality than how good your workouts are. Sorry, I know it sucks, but that's just the nature of the game. People don't like working out. It's not fun for most people. They're not weird like we are. So if they don't have fun, if they don't come in and their instructor has the type of personality they want to be around, they're not going to be sticking around, guys. They're not. Okay? So make your clients laugh. Joke around with them. Have fun with the session. You can have proper programming and a good workout in there as well, yes. But having a personality, making it fun for these people, that's what's going to make these clients stick around and continue paying you for years and years and years. All right, so you can have a balance between personality and quality workouts. But if you don't have this, I don't know what to tell you. Again, it's pretty tough to kind of change your personality, but I would try to work on it. Also, when it comes to like staff members, okay, if you're hiring on staff, this right here is the number one thing I look for when I'm hiring. I don't care what kind of knowledge they have. I don't care what kind of certifications they have. Don't care. If they have this, I can teach the rest. Okay? Personality, that's a tough one to teach. But if they got that, they got the rest. Okay? I can teach them the rest, and I can mold them into the type of trainer I want them to be. Okay? So, personality. All right, number 3. A genuine compliment goes a long way. I know this may seem like a silly one to you, like, okay, yeah, I tell my clients good job all the time. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a real genuine compliment that maybe you give to somebody after a session, before a session, maybe through a text message, maybe through recognizing them on a Facebook post, something along those lines where you're genuinely complimenting them. When I mention this, I like to bring up a story from my past. When I was first starting training, and I started working with a guy named Michael Thurmond, and I taught, I went through his courses, and he taught us everything how to be a trainer. But I remember teaching my first session, the first client he gave me, and he watched me train him, and I felt like I did a horrible job. Horrible job. I was actually still in the Marine Corps at this time, and I was like, screw this, I'm just gonna re-up in the military and just stay on there because this isn't for me. And after I was done teaching that client, he pulled me to the side, and he looked at me and he said, "You are gonna be a great trainer." That's all it took, man. I mean, again, this is 15 years later, and I still remember that compliment that he gave me. And that compliment right there put me to where I'm at today, because I was going to quit. I was going to stop. I was like, this isn't for me. I just trained that first client. I thought it was horrible. I felt like a piece of shit. I'm like, I'm out of here. And that one genuine compliment changed the course of my life, that technically. So think about that. You know, we're in this to help people. We're in this to make change. And what better way of changing and guiding someone and redirecting their life than just giving out a genuine compliment? Not a good job during a session, nothing like that, but a genuine pulling them to the side, maybe after class, when they're by themselves, and being like, hey, you did an amazing job today. I can't believe how far you've come from when you first started. Okay? You know, pick a client out every day, if that's what it takes, to make your system in place, and do this. Okay? Do it. A genuine compliment. Okay? And change that client's life possibly forever. Number 4, encouragement and enthusiasm are as important as the workout. Now, I already covered briefly into this, but again, my science guys, it sucks, but if you have a trainer that's all based in science that just tells you exactly what to do, but doesn't really encourage you, doesn't have enthusiasm, most likely they're not going to continue training with you. They'll go down the street and train with the piece of shit trainer that doesn't know anything about programming and exercise science, and they'll work out with him because he encourages them and they have better enthusiasm. Okay, he or she has better enthusiasm, has better personality. They'll go with them. They will. So this right here. When it comes to encouragement and enthusiasm, I mean, you need to think about it. We all know what to do. These clients all know that they shouldn't be eating at McDonald's, every day. We all know we should be eating more fruits and vegetables. We all know we should be working out. But they don't need to be told, what to do. They need to be encouraged. They need to be motivated. And that's where this comes in. This is why that encouragement and enthusiasm are as important or more important than the actual workout that you put together for them. Your clients, these people want to be led by you. They want a leader to guide them to their final destination. They want to be encouraged. They want to be motivated. You want to have enthusiasm to make sure that you are getting them to where they need to get to. So, going on to number 5. Every client should feel as if they are your top priority. This one right here is where I see a lot of people fail. Is they spend all this time and money into marketing, getting people in their door, and then once they've got them in their door and they're getting, monthly checks from these people, they just kind of get thrown to the side, and all your effort is spent on getting these new clients to sign up. You guys, yes, you need to be spending time with getting in new clients, but if you're not spending time and making your current members feel like they're your top priority, they're not going to stick around. You may be getting in, 5 new clients a month, but then you're losing 10 because they're quitting because they don't feel like you care about them. I mean, shit, I had one of my clients that disappeared for a week just to test us to see if we'd reach out to her to see how she's doing. We didn't fail, okay? We reached out to her. We actually texted her and gave her a phone call to find out how she was and, she's okay. And she actually told us, she's like, yeah, I was just testing you guys to see, if you guys would, if you guys noticed I was gone. We were like, okay, well, glad we passed your test. But think about that. Do you have a system in place that if a client is missing for a week or misses a couple sessions that they're usually in, how are you following up with them? Do you have a system in place that okay, if someone misses 2 days, they're missing in action, we need to hit them up. We need to send them a text message. We need to give them a phone call, something like that. Okay? That's just one way of making them feel like they are your top priority. Another way is, again, we have the client experience worksheet, check sheet for you. That I can't remember what module it's in, but it's in one of the FitRanX modules, and that gives you 1 year what to do every month with them to make sure that they feel special, with either, sending stuff to their house, sending them text messages, posting up pictures of them on Facebook and recognizing them in front of their peers. And again, also using the FitRanX program. So that should just be there, since all of you guys should be using the system to, again, that's just one more layer of making them feel like they're top priority by awarding them, for their achievements. Okay? That's just another way. So if you're not currently using that client experience check sheet, download it, look at it, figure out a way to make it work for you. If you need to change some stuff around, then change it around. But follow it. Every client should fall into that system, and they should get all of those things throughout the first year and then start back over again. Okay, and run the client through the same thing, for year 2, year 3, and so on. Okay, another thing is like awarding your people for being on a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Okay, that's super important. So I'll give you guys some examples. I know some of this may relate to you guys, but I'm just hoping to spark some ideas for you. So a lot of this, some of the stuff that we do, that we currently do as, in the FitRanX company for you guys, is after you purchase the program, okay, we give you a phone call on the following day just to say welcome to the team. We sell a digital product. What other digital product have you purchased that they actually call you the next day just to welcome you to the team? Very few people do it. I know the only one I ever got that from was Pat Rigsby. He was the only guy that I actually purchased a program from him, and then his assistant or someone within the company called me the following day to welcome me to it. I was like, wow, I was impressed by that, and I remembered it. So we made sure that we put that same strategy into what we do. The next thing we do is we send out a free T-shirt to the house. So anytime somebody purchases the program, they get a free T-shirt. Everybody likes to get gifts in the mail. We all love it. Okay, we all get excited. It feels like Christmas when we get something delivered to us in the mail. So another thing you can think about is not just giving a T-shirt away, but actually mailing it to your clients. Next thing we do is orientation calls. So anybody new that signs up with us, they get a link to schedule an orientation call. So Jamie can walk them through how to properly navigate the membership site, because sometimes it can be confusing for people. So after orientation calls, we do postcards in the mail. After you've been on the program for 2 months, we send you a postcard in the mail telling you not to be a statistic, that only 10% of the people that purchase a digital product actually use it. Those numbers are sad. There's too many damn shiny objects out there to go after. 10%, that's crazy. So we send out a postcard to try to get you to make sure that you're actually using the system. A new one that we're starting to do is every 2 months, we're sending you a text message. We're reminding you to schedule your level test at the end of that month. Now, if you don't have your cell phone number on your account with us, you're probably not going to get the text message. But if you do have your cell phone number on there, again, you're going to get that text message from us. The weekly live videos, what I'm doing right now, okay? Where weekly I try to come on here and try to help teach you something that's going to help improve your business, that's going to improve your life, something. I'm trying to help you, okay, with something, with your business. And like another thing for our advanced program. So let's say the elite program, we go way above and beyond for our elite members, where they actually, every elite member, as soon as they make it to their first rank within that program, they actually get an award board sent to their house. So let me show you really quick. Let's see if you guys can see it. This right here is the award board that the elite members get when they make it to their first rank of recruit. So once they hit those benchmarks, those business benchmarks that we have within the program, and they get recruit, we send them this board out to them. Again, it's a nice, pretty thick board that they can attach their dog tags to the bottom of every rank that they move up. Plus, we have these specialty patches. These are actually real patches that once they achieve or do something special, we send these to them. So this one is the Hometown Hero patch. So people earn this one for getting in to their local newspaper or on TV. They earn this patch that gets put up on their reward board. And as you can see, we got a lot of patches that they can earn. And then the last thing we do is up here is, see if I can pull one out for you. These are actually challenge coins. Okay, these are nice coins that every year that they stay on the program, they get a new challenge coin that they could put up in the top of their board here. Okay, so again, I'm just trying to give you guys some ideas on what you could do. What could you do to make your client experience better? What could you do to go above and beyond to make you stand out from your competition? Okay. Another thing that we're actually working on for you guys right now that we're actually be finalizing at the mastermind next weekend is a sticker program. So for the client nameplates, we're going to be working on a sticker program that you can be placing stickers along their board for certain achievements. So very similar to our patch program for the elite program, we're going to be putting a sticker system together for your clients. So then there's certain things that they can do, little specialty things that they can do with, you know, showing up to a certain amount of sessions, you know, losing a certain amount of weight, you know, like the triple shot patch, so they could actually earn a sticker instead of the patch. The animal where they complete 4-level tests. So again, we're finalizing that at the mastermind. We're going to come up a whole list of different achievements that your clients can earn. So just again, another layer that we can give out to our members, you know, and just have it on here. And again, we're doing this free of charge for you guys. We're not charging you guys for this new sticker program coming out. It's just an add-on that we're adding to the program to try to hopefully make things even better for you guys using the system. So, all right. I've probably gone on long enough. I have no idea. I have not been watching my phone to see if any comments came in. I see Michael on there. I see James on there. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments or questions on any of the stuff that I've gone over here, please just comment below, and I will get back to you with the answers. So until next week, I'll see you then.